It's been probably one of the greatest adventures of my entire life.
It was a thing of luck and fate, probably.
My hope was always to get a master's project so that I can further my studies.
I never expected that 13 years later I'd get the chance to pursue my PhD studying carnivores in Namibia.
And grow in that aspect. So fortunately for me, that's what happened.
And then I came back here to work as a field technician, and Ongava has been my study site ever since.
Ongava as a non-profit organization provides opportunities to young Namibians such as myself to conduct research, hands-on the research that kind of makes meaningful contributions to conservation in Namibia.
Its location already gives me and the research that I'm doing an upper hand because it's in a transitional landscape. Vegetation is known to be a silent engineer of the ecosystems. My focus right now is just on the 3 species that are most dominant in the reserve. I find it intriguing to study them because without having that curiosity, you wouldn't know much about them. Unlike the animals that can express themselves somehow.
My research is on evaluating the effectiveness of artificial scent lures in improving detection rates and individual identification of African carnivores in camera trapping surveys. The goal of the study is to improve wildlife monitoring techniques. In this case, carnivores, because they occur at very low densities, they are nocturnal, they are elusive, so it can be very tricky detecting them. That's why we are now employing attractants to lure them to camera trap sites. And we have a specific focus on leopards and brown hyenas. This is because with leopards and brown hyenas, you can individually ID these species.
Most days, for a lot of wildlife biologists is, of course, you're working behind a computer screen and analyzing data. Since I mostly work with spatial ecology, I'm studying GPS locations of animals. Most of what I work with is with lions, and the unique opportunity to study lions in this portion of their distribution here in northern Namibia this is probably one of the most difficult places to be a lion where they occur in the world. The capture days are incredible, being able to join in part with lots of different collaborators and work together to catch a lion and put a GPS collar on it or a spotted hyena is, again, one of life's greatest thrills.
I'm a master's student for Ongava Research Centre and the Namibia University of Science and Technology. My name is Buraye Kea and join us today in the field. We are clearing up this area right here because we want to set up a camera trap right on this tree. So you'll see the animals coming in, animals coming out from either direction. I'm investigating the population sizes and spatial distribution of cheetahs and leopards in Etosha National Park. This will be a first ever estimate for the park. If you have an idea of a animal's population estimate, then you know what you can do. Okay, how many cheetahs do we have? How do we maintain them? Where are they? If you want to carry out other more in-depth studies, and so maybe you want to do some genetics or something.
Ongava provides the platform for you to just get this work done. With everything I need, all the resources provided. You have the facilities, you have the people. If you need help, you basically have everything you need.
It's very important for them to have their successful careers in whatever they are pursuing in, whereby you have to make sure that our researchers are staying in a good environment, so that the facilities been taken care of. Our researchers used to go somewhere far, or else maybe in a place like in a Tosha, or else the place where it's rocky, or else it's a lot of damage that always comes with. We have to make sure that our vehicles are maintained before they go in the field. We have to look out on our job schedules so that whoever is going for a field works, we have to maintain that vehicle before it went out.
Whenever I'm at Ongava Research Centre, I feel comfortable. I feel valued. I feel like my job matters. I'm taking care of everyone and making sure that everywhere is neat and clean.
This is it's just about teamwork. If you have a teamwork whereby you need to communicate to everybody, I really want to focus on my job first, and then just as this company is growing, we are also growing with it.
It's been really gratifying to be exposed to researchers of all sorts of different kinds and different disciplines. I mean, I did a little bit of botany when I was in undergrad, but it's certainly not my specialty. And so it's really cool, especially being in a landscape that is relatively unfamiliar to me. And it's been a really rapid introduction to the ecology of Etosha and Ongava. But it's really encouraging to learn from other local researchers and naturalists who have grown up in this landscape and are furthering research initiatives.
Everyone around this research center, I think we are just one big family. We are really a working system. If one or two are not around, then you can really tell they are not here. And also we have experts that are visiting that you can be able to connect with. The other students as well, they can inspire you to work on your research, and also they can be helpful in many ways.
I love being at Ongava. I love that the location here gives you access to basically everything. You have Etosha National Park there, biggest national park in Namibia. So you kind of have, it's like a good location for research.
In my next 5 years, I think I'll be doing my PhD then. I don't know if it's here. Hopefully it's here.
This field is very broad. You can do all sorts of things. So where I really see myself, I want to venture off a little bit into the vegetation side of things. I want to look at soils and rocks to see how all of these come together and understand them more deeply. So in a few years' time, I want to partake in a rehabilitation study whereby if an area is degraded, let's see by a mine or so, I want to see what can we do to try and restore it. What can we do to try and replenish what was destroyed? Can we do it? Is the soil, can it handle it? I want to do something like that, yeah.
I wouldn't mind staying at Ongava to continue doing research here, but you never know what life will present you.
The dream job, so to speak, is just conducting large carnivore researcher, not as the student or as the technician, but as the one at the helm guiding the ship. So that's always been kind of the dream for myself, at least.